Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. Who are you with? Just a spectator?
I'm Congressman Keith Sell.
Congressman, how are you? Good morning.
Doing fine. How are you?
Keith Sell. So what's your take on situation here? I'm JLR Investigates. We've been live streaming here for about a week, just seeing off and on what's going on, seeing who's coming. Now that you're here.
I was down here with the speaker about, a month ago. And I just wanted to get in and take some pictures of the wire that the Texas National Guard's been putting up. I led every Texas Republican in Congress to write a letter to the governor to tell him to stand firm. We think he's doing a great job with this, and he's doing his constitutional duty to secure the border if the federal government will not.
Gotcha. Do you know how long what's your take on National Guard? How long do you think they should be here for?
Well, that depends on when the federal government steps up to do its job. You tell me. We in Congress have been trying to get President Biden to do his job. He's pretty much lawless down here. It's the federal government's job to secure the border. He refuses to do it. So how long do you think it'll be?
I don't know. I've been here. I can tell you by being here firsthand, the amount of illegal crossings have plummeted.
Well, sure they have. Somebody's actually trying to secure the border. Under the Biden administration, they're not securing the border. They're simply processing illegal immigrants faster.
What about in Arizona and California? Because it seems like they're getting an uptick.
Well, the cartels know exactly what's going on. The cartels are in charge. A number of cartels are in charge of our southern border. So if they see one avenue is blocked, they'll go to another one. Because the immigrants that are coming up through Mexico, they are told where you will cross the border. So this is not a surprise.
Do you think the governors of Arizona or California will do the same thing and mobilize their National Guard to stop?
I would hate to try to guess what those governors will do, but I will tell you that 24 other governors have spoken out in support of Governor Abbott. And I got to tell you, I think they ought to support him with troops, because I think we ought to cut off President Biden trying to nationalize the Texas National Guard under Title 10. If we were able to do that, then if the other governors would support Governor Abbott, it'd be very difficult for him to do that. You can't nationalize the entire National Guard of the United States.
Congressman, you know your stuff. You're very educated on this. Appreciate it. Thanks for the conversation. Thank you for being down here.
Certainly.
Thank you. There's a congressman down here. And expect more officials. We have 14. We have 14 governors coming down. Congressman wants access to the park.
Anything I can do, let me know. Can I explain to my comp director here your patch? Why don't you come over here? You just tell her who you serve with. Show her your patch.
Okay.
So a lot of the Texas National Guard were out of the 3600. So the majority of those are this.
Respecting the makers comes back in reversal, thriving and growing together, full circle. Proudly call our
Anybody's vehicle?
Congressman, one quick question. There, viewers want to know what district you represent.
Texas 3rd District, which is north of Dallas. I have Collin and Hunt counties, most of Collin, most of Hunt counties.
Thank you. District 3rd.
Yeah, let's move over real close to the fence. How about right here? Yeah, that'll work. The light's good, right?
So that's Congressman Keith Self.
Hello, CD3. I'm coming to you from Eagle Pass, Texas. I'm standing outside Shelby Park, which is where the Texas National Guard has erected a lot of the razor wire. They have a security inspection going on this morning, but I am here not only to view Shelby Park, but we're going to be at the truckers rally out at the Cornerstone Christian Ranch later today. I'll be speaking there. Obviously, I led a letter by the Texas Republicans in the U.S. House to Governor Abbott, telling him to stand firm, telling him we are behind him, and we're going to encourage those governors that have stood with Governor Abbott to actually contribute. We want them to support him with real activities. As you know, we've had 8 million illegal immigrants across the border. We've lost 100,000 minors in the interior of the United States. We've had almost 2 million gotaways that we know about. It just goes on and on. The fentanyl, the sex trafficking, the cartels are really in charge of our southern border. So later today, I'm going to go out to the Cornerstone Christian Ranch, as I said. They're expecting 6,000 plus to be out there today, and we'll see how it goes. And just wanted to report to you from Eagle Pass, Texas this morning, and I hope you have a great weekend. Hello, I'm Keith Self. I represent the 3rd District in Texas. I'm running for re-election, and I will tell you, one of my chief priorities, I am fighting to close the southern border. I represent a district in Texas, and we are bearing the brunt of this invasion across our southern border. 8 million just in a few years that Biden's been in office. President Biden is basically lawless on the border. He wants to process illegal immigrants faster, not secure the border. That's what Governor Abbott is doing. And I am standing with Governor Abbott, and I look forward to representing the 3rd District in the years to come. Thank you so much.
So this is the first time we actually seen an elected official here. Keith Self, 3rd Congressional District in Texas, north of Dallas. He said, got to talk to him briefly. He said he will be up at the rally up there at the Cornerstone Ranch rally, and thousands of people out there.
Thank you. Thanks.
Who do you
a documentary, me and my partner John here, about the whole entire situation.
Yeah.
We had 5,000 people watching live. So check out the channel later. JLR Investigates have been all across the border. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry. So check it out later.
JLR Investigates.
Yeah, you can see it later, and you can see all the border coverage, the cartels bringing people in Jacumba, California. Thank you.
All right. So the question is, what bothers you the most and what worries you the most? Is it cartel action or the fact that we're a high number of immigrants coming to our
What bothers me most is we have no idea who they are. We're setting ourselves up for another October 7th that they saw in Israel because we now have tens of thousands of Chinese military-age males come across without their families. So that's what concerns me the most is another attack inside the United States. Of course, the sheer numbers, someone has estimated it's almost $500 billion a year that these 8 million plus illegal immigrants are going to cost the U.S. taxpayer. So there are lots of concerns. I mean, that we've got to reestablish our border because that's national sovereignty. Without a border, you really don't have a country.
I got it. Thank you.
You bet.
I appreciate it.
Certainly.
He's got to take the congressman in. He'll let the congressman in.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Congressman pet the dog. Congressman's talking to the National Guard. So that is the scene out here. I'm gonna be working my way to Cornerstone Range to cover what's going on up there. But I think a lot more people will be descending down here as the day progresses. The sun is coming up now. It's starting to become brighter. Putting light on the situation. Oh, look, he's hauling fencing. They were putting up more wire yesterday. Morning, everyone. JLR Investigates. Reporting from Eagle Pass. Up, Border Patrol has arrived with their boat. Look at this machinery work. Usually when they bring one, they bring another. We'll see if another arrives. Hi, Bird. Morning. See the congressman? He's engaged, man. This is Keith Self. He's engaged, man. He's engaged with what's going on. He's coming down here to see himself. What's going on. Morning.
Good morning.
Who are you with?
Nah, I'm just a driver, man.
Just the driver?
Yeah.
Just coming down to see what's going on?
No, I'm just a media driver.
Oh, you're a media driver. Oh, okay. What media?
A bunch of them. I'm waiting for them.
Gotcha.
I'm going to go. Are you going to drive the truck and stuff?
Look what I got for you. Look what I got for you.
Appreciate it.
Look what I got. Want some treats? Oh, you don't want no treats. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Crunchy. Ah. We got food for the doggies. Yeah. He loves that beef stick.
Somewhere along the way, more has replaced meaningful. But when the everyday excess falls away,
I think. Let's do it.
we find we can go further with less. Siggy's Skyr, full of protein. Less ingredients, less sugar. Less sets you free.
Stop left and right. And other dogs, there's probably about 4 or 5 that are down here. Come over and get the dry food. At least they know they got some food here. Front gate, courtesy of a lot of you guys. We feed the dogs.
Hello, sir. How can I help you, sir? That was first. That take with you, or was that a whole camera? That was the first. Okay. We just get a picture of your ID, and I'll call confirm. Stuff changes every day. Last thing you have. No promises. Yeah, depends on how the situation is. So let me just have you guys park out there, and then I'll go call.
Hi, guys. Are you guys the medicine?
Yes, the alternative.
What-
We brought coffee to serve to the.
Yeah, what's going on? Who you guys represent? Like, what time?
Well, we're just coming down there to give coffee to the guys that are working down here.
Gotcha. Where'd you come from?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. What do you guys do? Like, what is your organization?
We do hormone replacement therapy, and we serve a lot of law enforcement, so that's why we're at the front line.
Gotcha. Because I saw your big vehicle
Yeah.
coming in, and I said I got to go talk to them and see who they are.
Awesome.
Everything. Thanks for being out here.
Nice meeting you.
They're gonna bring them coffee.
Hey guys, I was wondering if we could serve y'all some hot coffee. I brought a coffee truck all the way from San Antonio to come give y'all
Just to bring you guys
y'all
coffee.
free coffee.
Yes, sir. Give me just a second.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
appreciate you. Fire up.
Bringing them coffee.
Man, that's a pretty well protected vehicle right there.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
How are you?
Wonderful. You want to just serve y'all some hot free coffee?
We tried to make as many arrangements as possible.
Everybody in the world. And I had whoever the trooper was that was like next to working with the
National Guard, and I never heard back from him. And I should have just stayed home. Literally came from San Antonio literally just to give y'all some hot coffee.
The whole coffee truck.
Yeah,
Get a whole,
yeah,
get a whole coffee, like a whole coffee truck. It's a trailer truck. It's coffee. Everybody, espressos, coffees, everything. It's not like a cup of coffee. It's a whole truck.
Yeah. It feels like one all together. That big, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks a lot.
Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Said they can't accept coffee, but that's the thing is they came here to offer them coffee, and we got a lot of people out here now. Got a lot of people that are doing it in. Well, remember, it was kind of like what you guys. Here's another thing is too. Remember when we were going to deliver them pizzas the other last week? We were ready to give pizzas, but they called the chain of man. I don't think they can accept things that are actually open. They only can accept items that are like packaged, like because another group came the next day and gave them $1,000 worth of packaged food, and they were eating. But I'm not sure if they can accept like coffee or pizza or food that's already made. I'm not sure. They told me no, but they can accept stuff that's packaged. Maybe it's for security reasons, or they don't want somebody. I don't know the reason. But it's so kind that you just saw that a group came down and offered them coffee. The police is telling everyone to move their vehicles.
JLR.
Good morning.
You're a legend, dude.
What's your name?
My name's Tyler. How you doing?
Hi, Tyler. We got 5,000
This
people
guy's a
watching.
legend right here.
How are
You've
you?
had the best on-the-ground coverage of this situation I've seen out here.
Thank you.
I've been taking notes, just watching.
Thank you, Tyler.
We
Who
wanted
are
to
you
come
with?
down here. I'm here with my cameraman Blake.
Are you guys like a YouTube?
We have a
or-
YouTube channel.
What's
yeah.
your name?
Tyler Oliveira.
Tyler.
Yes, we were in El Paso, 9 months ago when Title 42 was expiring. We're just in New York. So we wanted to come down here and see if this inflow is still happening, but it seems to be
I think
pretty,
they got it
pretty halted.
under control here.
Yeah.
There's a little bit, some people across a little bit north, Kamada, Normandy, just 20 minutes to the north. To the south,
Okay.
about a couple miles south, still a hot spot I've seen people come across, but they got this place on lock. And
It's crazy.
the difference between now and like you said, when Title 42 expired, I was here in September, October when Elon Musk visited. I was also here Christmas, and there was thousands coming across here. I seen it in my own eyes. They were getting dropped off right there at the waterway and coming down in mass, groups of 100 and crossing, and then accumulate 1,000 coming through here every day. They would go to the NGOs that were over there, Mission Border Hope or the detention center, and work their way to San Antonio, to San Pedro, the Migrant Resource Center.
Wow.
It's probably 80% less people there now at San Antonio. I was there last week. Mission Border Hope all week, nobody there. So, I mean, not coming through here.
Yeah, okay, this is interesting. We were told to go check out the convoy. I'm gonna whip out the
The
address,
convoy would
actually.
be up there. It'd be Cornerstone Quarter, Children's Ranch. Yeah, it's about 20 miles to the north. I'm gonna go up there in a bit. I was up there last night. The convoy came through.
How was last night? What did you see?
I've seen hundreds of vehicles come in. They came in the darkness. They were supposed to come earlier, but it just takes a while to go through they went through Uvalde, and they said that everybody came out on the streets and was like waving to them and everything like a celebration. But
Okay.
there's hundreds up there. There's hundreds that weren't in the convoy that were waiting. So I'd say there's about 1,000 people up there right now, camped out, and the ranch people totally peaceful up there. They want to make it's a Christian oriented place. They don't want cussing. They don't want drugs or alcohol there. They say no violence whatsoever. Everyone's nice. There were some disruptors that came up there to kind of infiltrate. I don't know, what their purpose was to make the group look bad, but they were provocators with some borderline racist type of rhetoric that they were chanting. Well, the organizers got them out of there, called the sheriffs, they separated them, and they eventually left. So it's going to be interesting up there.
Yeah.
Congressman Keith Self is here.
Okay.
He's from
Dr. Phil too.
Dr. Phil was here yesterday. He was right over there. He actually took a helicopter tour with Texas DPS. He went up in the sky, I guess the spokesperson for them, to tour the border. I think he came out afterward, or he has been coming out saying this is a humanitarian crisis, and actually called out the current presidential administration about what's going on here. I mean, it's a national issue that needs to be addressed.
So you've been out here for how many days now?
Over a week. So I've been here Thursday of last week. So we're talking almost 10 days.
And when was the razor wire installed? And the
so I've been seeing it get installed when I came here at Christmas. I was here at Christmas. It seems like they had some, but they were beginning to escalate it. And then New Year's, after the New Year, they just went full blast. And I think a few weeks ago, they totally took over the park and officially kicked Border Patrol out, though Border Patrol still has access here. They can still access the docks right down there. I see them coming out. I don't see any tension between Border Patrol and National Guard. I see them hanging out together. I see them eating together and talking and side by side in vehicles outside of Eagle Pass. I don't think there's a problem with them like people think there is. Like media's put out, there's a possible showdown between them. I don't see that.
Okay. So have you noticed a noticeable shift since Abbott has installed all of
this?
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
So it's
yes. And I
shut down completely?
It's completely shut down.
Wow. Okay.
It's completely shut down. I haven't seen anyone in handcuffs or any vans coming out with people that illegally entered in this park at all since I've been here. I haven't seen any. And I've been I scour around the whole areas every day just to see. I go down to the south, go to the north, go here. I personally seen people come across on the river right up the road there, on the dirt roads, and I actually flagged National Guard, and they actually send them back.
I saw when you were in the bushes.
Yeah,
you caught those 4 people.
Yeah, they actually sent them back, but the National Guard up there has been doing that. There's other people that have been crossing. They actually, instead of them staying, which Border Patrol would normally just round them up and stay and put them in the detention center until they get a court date and they release them, or give them a court date and release them. These National Guards would actually say, go back. They would use the bottomos, or I don't know how you say it, but go back and make them cross back over, and they also, the way it was there, it's not like they're throwing them in the water. They're making sure they have that easiest way to go back, but you got to go back.
Okay. And how dangerous, from what you've heard, is this passing right here?
Oh, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. A couple of the mornings we were here, ambulances was coming. They would be dealing with drownings. There would be drownings out here that they would rescue people. The water is definitely more higher than it normally is. I'm hearing from locals that they released the dam up north of Del Rio. So maybe the water flow, or maybe it's been raining here. I don't know, but it's the current is rough, and it will, some points of the water, it's up to your,
Jeez, okay.
and then others it's neck, and some you totally will go under and it will just take you. So you got to be careful. They improvise by going across, by bringing tires with them. They lock arms. Sometimes they do like a chain to go across and lock arms. Other times I've noticed, and I found on the side of the border, like milk carton jugs, all tied up, maybe like 7 of them. And I guess they put that around their neck and kind of use that as a flotation device to get across. So they use like improvised ways to get across.
So JLR, I've seen a lot of videos too of people coming, getting like eagle eyes view, no pun intended, of nothing going down basically, and saying this was Republican conservative rhetoric to inspire fear, and it's overblown, and this whole inflow situation never existed.
Oh, it existed. Oh, it 100% existed.
So
And I debunked
myth,
I debunked it too. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen hundreds, I've seen thousands a day coming through here, and I've been here multiple times. And as soon as they close this park off, Shelby Park, it has stopped. It completely stops. And that's because they're here. I mean, who would want to come through where you see a bunch of razor wire and all types of crates over there and trailers into the hands of armed National Guard? No one wants that. They don't want to do it. It's stopped. And I think this is a deterrent. And I think there's some things going on the other side maybe the cartels are reorganizing and thinking of a different strategy, but they're not sending them here right now.
Okay. And tomorrow we have 13 governors coming down?
I think 14 and the governor.
Okay.
So 15, 14. It's going to be a interesting day.
And from people watching that may not understand, we're in like a tiny town down here, right? This place is getting flooded with
outsiders.
Curiosity.
I've seen curiosity seekers. I've seen media. I've seen just a large, just people from across the country coming to just to see what's going on. Some taking pictures. Some just came just to offer the National Guard coffee. I've seen people bring supplies for them, just thanking them. People coming around. People putting drones up in the sky, and they just want to see.
Yeah. How was your walk across town here through the border? Have you gone out?
I didn't go on the other side.
Okay.
No, I don't want to. I'm a little bit afraid. Nah, I'm a little bit afraid because I'm sure the cartel are watching. They don't like my videos from Hakumba, when I was catching them, dropping loads off and going around the border wall. I'm sure they don't like me very much, and maybe somebody will round me up and call me a spy or something like that. So I'm staying on U.S. soil.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
well, good luck if you go across.
No, I'm curious. I would like to go to California and Arizona as well.
Hakumba, that's pretty much the hot spot right now. It's in the middle of the mountains, and
I've seen your coverage, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, this is boots on the ground. Can we shout you out on here?
Yeah.
Can you give us a spiel of who you are? Because you're doing the best work on this, by the way.
Who we shouting out?
Yourself.
Oh, myself. JLR Investigates. Check out the channel. I appreciate that. We've been covering the border coverage from Brownsville all the way up to San Diego, more or less. And there's other places probably that we do not know about. Maybe in New Mexico. I heard some are going a little west of El Paso now, going through the mountains of New Mexico. So we'll get there and we'll see firsthand what's going on. We're seeing what communities are hot spots, what aren't, what's the hype, what's not the hype. And we appreciate the coverage, and thank you very much.
Subscribe to JLR. He's a legend. You're in the ball sack of this situation right here on the ground, dude.
Appreciate it, dude.
You're a legend. I was like, we have to find this man. You're like a legendary
and
Pokemon.
Shout out to you. What's
hey,
up?
Tyler Oliveira. Check it out. Full video will be out a couple days, hopefully, probably like a week. But we got to see what's going on here. Good coverage for the American people.
It's good to be out here, man. It's good to get people to get out here just to see and not do these basically like some of the mainstream media. They come and do their.
What have you seen? That's what we were talking about.
Well, the mainstream media will come and
frame. They lock in on.
Yeah, they'll come here for 10 minutes and then they'll go. They don't really walk around, and you can clearly see the bias in a lot of the reporting. Like for instance, NBC News put out an article, residents are angry, National Guard are here. And yeah, there is some residents that are angry, but there's a lot of people that aren't angry, and they don't put that out there. They don't put the, the mixed opinions. They always want to put it on negative, like this is bad. There's a lot of people in the city of Eagle Pass that appreciate the National Guard here. There's some that don't, and I like to speak to everyone, but the media kind of has their own agenda on certain things.
I spoke to a guy earlier. He was like, a couple years too late. We've been dealing with this forever. And I was like, fair point.
Fair point. Yeah, and I just say better late than never. I just think it has been going on for years, but the expiration of Title 42 just accelerated it to like a unsustainable pace. I mean, you've been hearing even the Democratic mayors of Denver, New York, Chicago speaking out. Sure. I mean, their social services was taking a huge hit, and they were actually going to have to start budget cutting others, the police departments and different sectors there. They were actually had to put some migrants in schools for shelter.
We were there. We saw when this James Madison High School, the migrants came in, like 20 school buses. It was wild.
So I even said, on the DL, Mayor Adams probably appreciates this right now because they're not going to New York in buses like they were. I mean, because there's nobody coming through in Texas anymore. I mean, the Border Patrol puts out numbers. I don't know how accurate the numbers are, but the crossings in the last month, only 20% of the southern border has come from Texas. It's now coming from Arizona and California. So it's shifted. So it's making a difference.
So is that the cartel re-strategizing the most effective way to get people through here?
I think so. And then the fact that they know the National Guard is not mobilized in Arizona and California, and they're just using that, as a way to go. I mean, it might be a longer trek for people that are coming up from Venezuela and South American countries coming up through the Darien Gap, but they would rather go where it's easier, where it's more welcoming than unwelcoming here, because you're gonna be met most likely in handcuffs here by the National Guard with guns. They're armed.
Is Border Patrol here at all? Or
Border
just
Patrol is here.
exclusively-
Yeah, they're allowed access. I don't know.
So that was also part of this this sort of federal versus state.
Yeah,
narrative
there's
as well.
no showdown. There's no. I don't see no conflict or beef or and that's why I kind of came down
Sure.
last week to see for myself, and then it kind of put me at ease that it's not like that. It's good that it's not like that. Another issue that needs to be talked about is these dogs, right? So
I see this dog. In
so yeah, there's dozens and dozens of dogs along the border, and it's very sad to see. They come over, and when Border Patrol detains them and puts them in the detention, they can't take the dogs with them, and they just get left behind. And the dogs are wandering around.
I saw your community posts. You did, in fact, buy the food.
I did,
This
yeah.
is you. JLR's the real deal, guys.
Yeah,
This
we
man is
bought
feeding
food. We've been
dogs.
feeding.
He's a
feeding.
humanitarian.
But there's a
And-
lot more dogs than just this one. There's so many out there, and then they breed, and then it's just stray dogs. So maybe at one point there could be some organizations, or somebody that could come and rescue these dogs and put these dogs in a good home.
Okay. Where should we go right now, JLR?
Go up to the
Any
ranch.
odds?
Go up to the ranch. Yeah, go up to the ranch. Check
Because
the
I
ranch.
heard they're not coming down here.
No, they're not. And if in the morning time in Kamado, I always say the name wrong. It's Quemado. I think Kamado. I've seen them personally come through the fields there because it's right on the border. It's on 277. It's right on the border with Mexico, and it's the only thing that separates. There's no wall up there, and it's just farmlands, and they're coming through up there. And Border Patrol's rounding them up. National Guard's up there. Texas DPS is up there. Usually Border Patrol is getting them first, and then they get to stay.
Do you think we should go to Laredo at some point? Should we go
So if-
southeast or northwest?
Laredo, what I've noticed in Laredo, there is two giant NGOs there. One called the Holding Institute and Catholic Charities. That's where, if people are crossing down there, that's where they end up going. Though I think the flow has stopped. So I don't know if these NGOs are full like they were months ago.
I see.
But it's good to see. I
It's
mean,
shifting west. Arizona, California.
Yeah, Arizona, California. I'm gonna be in California probably back in a couple of weeks in Cumba area, and I like to go back to Sassabee, Arizona, because there's large chunks of the border wall that are gone, and it's so remote out there that they are coming up through. Coming on the other side, some like NGO type of organizations are helping, and they're setting up camps, and they wait a day or two for Border Patrol to bring the vehicles out there to transport them. It's distance. I mean, the hills are rolling. Sassabee reminds me of the Swiss Alps. I actually got stuck up out there in an SUV because it was raining a couple weeks ago, really hard out there, and my vehicle got stuck, and I had to abort that mission in Sassabee. But I like to go back to Sassabee in that area, and Lukeville. I went to Lukeville, and that's a hot spot too because they're literally cutting through the border wall to break through, and they come through in herds. But that, that's hit or miss. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. But the flow, according to the Border Patrol, is escalating there in the last few weeks.
Okay, they don't have their razor fences and gates here.
No, not there. Not
Okay.
There's no National Guard presence in California for sure.
And what do you think's going to happen here today?
I
Will the convoy come through, or
I don't think the convoy's coming here though. There'll be probably little breaks off of convoy people coming down to see what's going on. There is expected protesters that claim they're going to be out here, and
representing.
They want I interviewed a woman that represents a group here in Eagle Pass, a local. She wants them to disarm. She wants all the gates down. She wants Border Patrol back there to do their job. She wants National Guard back. She wants her park back.
Okay,
that's what she says.
Okay, all right, we're gonna check out the ranch. Subscribe to JLR. He's a legend.
Thank
You're
you.
the man, dude.
God bless
Thanks
you.
for
Thank you.
entertaining our
Thank you.
questions here.
No problem.
Stay safe, brother.
You too. All right. That's pretty cool.
How you guys doing?
All right, so Border Patrol is back out in the water. You can hear the airboats. We'll see one over here. Looks like there it is. That was the Border Patrol earlier that came with the airboats. Usually what I've been...
To help reduce plastic waste in our environment, America's beverage companies
are carefully designing our bottles
to be 100% recyclable. That means every bottle that's recycled
can be turned into material we can use to make new bottles. Please help us get every bottle back.
Shout out Callahan. You can see this, right? I don't know. Okay, all right. Like I said, I don't have any expectations. I suppose my actual prediction is we're going to see a bunch of people hey, one way or the other. So, yeah, I don't know how good that is. No, fair enough. So, where are you from? We drove in. Right on, I'm John. Nice to meet you.
There you go.
John? You guys all homies?
There you go. Hey.
Oh, right on. Just met me and that's Simon. We're homies. Hell yeah. So, I wish you guys the best. We're almost homies.
Yeah.
He gave me a link.
Another one?
How you doing?
Oh, we got Florida here again. Florida is here. So really shortly, this is the scene out here now, and just curiosity seekers, YouTubers, media. You got media here.
Oh, okay. What is it now? No. Okay. What is the network called? Okay. Fair enough.
Good dog. He's coming to adopt this beautiful dog. We gotta get you out of the road. Come on. Gotta get you out of the road. Gotta get you. You guys gonna adopt the dog?
When do you get the collar?
I don't know. Somebody put him on. He said, where do you get the collar? Somebody put him on. Come on. Let's get you out of the road. Come here. He's gonna go back in the cage. Good. Oh, we got to see. This is the second one. Told you, two of them come. Always two of them come. like clockwork. 2 come in the morning, then they leave at about 3 o'clock. Oh, we got another truck. That's the 3rd Border Patrol truck here. Gotta take his license plate. Media man. JLR Investigates live here at the scene. Shortly, we'll see what's going on at the ranch. Now, I don't think reception comes out very good at that ranch. I'll try my best out there. It is out there in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Hucumba is getting hit hard. Hucumba, they get about 500 people that come in a day there every single day. It's not stopping. As a matter of fact, it looks like it's escalating. It looks like that's where the cartel is dropping people off. So we've already been there. Check out my videos there. We personally would chase the cartel on the side, go parallel to them, and then they would drop the migrants or people off, and then they would just walk around the border wall. Most people come in from China. Most of them are coming in from the Middle East, Africa, Turkey. It's wild there in Hucumba. And then they load them up on buses at night up at the top of the dirt road. And Border Patrol is really cool there. If one place that Border Patrol is actually good at is there of letting journalists film, because all they do is they're taking orders to do what they got to do, but they don't mind journalists or people out there filming. Hucumba, Jucumba. See, there's one reporter there. He's going to do his report, right? I'm live at the border wall. See what I mean? We're here at the border wall doing our job here, reporting live. I think Border Patrol got their chopper up in the sky. I hear it in the distance. The Major. It's the Major Perry. Morning.
What's going on, man? JLR, huh?
Yeah.
I recognize you from your YouTube channel. I'm Joel.
Hi, Joel. How are you?
I'm on there. My hashtag is Star Fox.
Mind to talk? We'll talk? Good?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
So are you from Eagle Pass?
No. I came out here from Austin.
Austin?
Check it out. Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
realize,
what's
look,
up, man.
we got 5,600 people.
Oh, yeah. I watched your channel and stuff. That's, you know what I mean? I was really thinking Shelby Pass was real far, but yeah, no, man. I want to come out here and check it out. You know, I'm a patriot and, you know, I want to see what all the commotion was about. You know what I mean? It's, but it don't seem like very much is happening out here and stuff.
Not like it seems on the media, right?
You know, yeah, but that's expected though. You know what I mean? This shit's gonna all kick back up here in about like 10 days anyway.
Think so?
Yeah. I don't got no feelings, man. I'll keep it real. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, everybody's gonna, you know, hightail it out of here before, you know, anything even, you know. But
you just come down today?
No, I was here yesterday and stuff. I wanted to meet the rally. I think I might have passed up the convoy on the way out here. I just
give me 1 second. This is not good. This is not good, folks. When an ambulance comes. Oh man, there's another drowning, folks. What are they doing? This is not good, folks. That usually means there's a drowning. So that usually happens at least once a day where the ambulance will arrive here and go down. That usually means someone drowned down there by the river trying to cross. That's right there at the boat dock. Never good when that happens, folks. Yep, they're opening up the back. See that? They're opening up the back of the ambulance. Most likely somebody drowned. A couple of days they were saying like women and children are usually the ones. So we'll sit out here. We'll wait and see when this comes out. Probably be out here in a few minutes. The river is way higher than normal.
There's the opportunity. I was in Washington for January 6th. I was there all day. Just have the opportunity to see that.
There's another journalist I got to talk to last. I'll give him a shout out because I like him. His name is Andrew Callahan. Have you guys ever heard of Andrew Callahan? I guess he has like a kind of like a comedian, but he does important issues. He does border stuff. I think he does some Channel 5 news. He's actually talking to him for a long time last night. He's staying at the same hotel with me. And I've known him for years, whatever like that, but he came up to me last night. We were just talking. He said he was a big fan. I said, dude, I'm a big fan of you too. Go watch his stuff. It's pretty funny. Kind of like, I said, you got a combination of kind of, because he takes serious issues, but he also has a little fun with it and stuff. But he went over there and said he got arrested for going on the other side or something. He also was filming on an Indian reservation and they arrested him. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but check his stuff out. He does border stuff too. But he's here. He's here on the ground.
You'll see it on TV, you see the video, you read it, but you touch it. You see the concertina wire along the river over there. You can actually glimpse it. It's photographed. Well, I mean, there's an assumption, I guess, that cartels are shifting their operation because of points right now. But until this before the ground zero, they were just U.S. thing has been going on for decades. This is actually
Another border patrol boat. Those are usually border patrol planes or helicopters. Border patrol, and they just go along. They just go along the river.
Best I can figure is that there will be a stage sound system, but bring your own code to
I got a rowdy bull terrier with me. I brought one to my dog. My bull terrier is an asshole.
Well, you know, bring them, man.
Yeah, he's
You know, it's a rally. So,
All right, so this is the scene out here, folks. I'm going to JLR Investigates. I'm going to head up to the ranch and see what's going on, and I'll periodically come back here. I got sources down here, so if anything jumps off down here, like any protest or anything like that, I'll come back down and see what's up. So I appreciate the coverage, everyone. Appreciate the support from all of you. Keep tabs on JLR Investigates, boots on the ground here in Eagle Pass. I'll be here through the weekend. Governors are coming tomorrow. We'll be live streaming out here, seeing who comes. Got to talk to one of the congressmen here this morning, Keith Self. You got 3rd Congressional District in Dallas. Took the time, or right outside Dallas, north of Dallas, Congressional District 3 in Texas. He's here. He's taking a tour of the area. Out here, boots on the ground. We'll talk soon. I'll be back in a little bit. JLR Investigates. Have a great day, everyone.